Good morning, everybody. Hope you've all had a great week. As you may have noticed, there's not been any Ben on the Fen videos this week. I've needed to take that time back to do some other things, but thought I'd jump on for a quick live, as it is Friday. And I wanted to talk about a topic that I've seen quite widespread across LinkedIn, and it's something that other people often ask, and that is freelancers or people that charge by the hour. What should they be charging? Now, unfortunately, a lot of people compare what they pay a self-employed person or freelancer by the hour to what they would be paying to someone employed. And unfortunately, you're not comparing apples with apples there, because someone who's employed, you'll pay them an hourly rate, you'll cover their national insurance, employers NI, you'll cover their pension, you'll pay for their holiday, you may even pay their sick pay. You'll also be paying for all the associated overheads with that employee. So their IT equipment, materials, tools, the advertising will be covered by the company. All those central overheads will be covered. Whereas if you employ a freelancer or someone self-employed, they need to factor that in when working out their hourly rate. So, a good example I saw on LinkedIn last week, I think it was somebody said, if you're a freelancer and you want to earn the minimum wage, which if you're a freelancer, the chances are you want to earn more than minimum wage. But humour me, by the time you adjust for your overheads, your costs, your time off, so you want to take some holiday, say 5 weeks a year, which is still less than the statutory minimum, you might want to take account of admin time. So there's going to be time where you can't charge your customers. Now, you factor all that in, and the minimum hourly rate was somewhere in the region of £18.50, and this is working on someone with quite low margin for sort of admin time and overheads. And yes, you apply that to your freelancers. So most freelancers really shouldn't be charging any less than £25-30 an hour, even at the very basic level, if they want to have a decent standard of living. So they've got to back that up with a decent quality of service. But I have looked at this with some of my other clients who have traditional hourly charging models. So that might be electricians and plumbers, bookkeepers and accountants as well, solicitors. Many businesses charge by the hour, and we built a little tool in Excel that helps us work out, based on all those factors, including profit margin. We didn't even talk about that for businesses, did we? What the hourly rate should be as a minimum, and that's something that I use for more free time. So when people look at our hourly charge rates, there is a formula behind those to work them out. It isn't just a random figure that I have plucked out of the air, which some people seem to think. It then gets you onto the topic of, well, should you be charging by the hour? Should I be charging for the service I'm providing? That's a whole other topic for another day. But if you're a freelancer or you charge by the hour, consider doing that exercise. If you need a hand, you know where I am, you know where we are. I'm more than happy to help you with that. Sometimes you need to sit and look at that. There's some businesses I work with who come to us and they haven't reviewed their hourly charge rates for one instance, there was 5 years where they hadn't increased their hourly rate. And you think over the last 5 years, you look at that period, inflation is about 25% compared to 5 years ago. People forget about that inflation figure. So if all your costs have gone up 25%, you haven't increased your prices, that's going to be a big squeeze on your own personal profits and your own cost of living. So yeah, make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And if you're not sure what to do, give me a holler. Okay, everyone, have a great weekend. And I will see you all back next week, fully into it for Ben on the Fen. Take care, everyone. Bye.